The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission presents JADCO and You. Did you know that athletes can face serious consequences as a result of violating anti-doping rules? Therefore, the onus is on them to be extremely vigilant at all times. A big part of this involves knowing their rights and responsibilities. We'll tell you more about this in this edition of JADCO and You.
You don't have to lose control. Follow your man and be control. Let's go.
Sample collection is a major part of the doping control process, and athletes selected for sample collection, whether in or out of competition, have certain rights and responsibilities.
If you think we need that thing to make me go and lead, just cool it.
Once you are notified of your selection, you have the right to be accompanied by a representative and/or interpreter during the entire sample collection process. Request more information about the sample collection process. Request the modifications to the sample collection process if you have an impairment, and to request a delay in reporting to the doping control station for valid reasons. During the in-competition period, valid reasons for delay include participating in a victory ceremony, fulfilling media commitments, performing a warm-down, competing in further competitions, obtaining necessary medical treatment, obtaining photo identification, and locating a representative and/or an interpreter. Athletes selected for sample collection out of competition can request a delay in reporting to the doping control station for the following reasons: locating a representative and/or interpreter, completing a training session, receiving necessary medical treatment, and obtaining photo identification. Athletes are required to comply with the sample collection procedure, provide appropriate photo identification to the DCO or chaperone, report immediately to the doping control station unless delayed for valid reasons, and to remain within direct observation of the DCO or chaperone at all times from the point of notification until the sample collection procedure is complete.
We'll always have we ups, we downs, we tears, we frowns, we turn we life around. But you don't have to give it.
Apart from the responsibilities involved in the actual sample collection process, athletes also have certain responsibilities as it relates to anti-doping in general.
But you don't have to give it.
The strict liability principle stipulates that athletes will be held responsible for any prohibited substance found in their sample, whether or not it was intentional. So it is the responsibility of athletes to get familiar with the prohibited list of substances and methods, and to monitor what they consume. If they have a legitimate medical condition which requires the use of a prescribed prohibited substance or method for treatment, they should apply for a therapeutic use exemption. Finding evidence of a prohibited substance or method in an athlete's sample is only one of 10 anti-doping rule violations. The list also includes use or attempted use of a prohibited substance or method, administration or attempted administration of a prohibited substance or method, tampering or attempted tampering with a part of the doping control process, refusing to submit to sample collection, whereabouts violations, trafficking or attempted trafficking of a prohibited substance, possession of a prohibited substance or method, complicity, and prohibited association. In order to ensure they know and understand the different violations, athletes can refer to the 2015 World Anti-Doping Code for a full list and explanation of them. Pursuing a career as a professional athlete can be rewarding, but it is also a big responsibility, and athletes need to ensure that they are aware of what is required of them so they can make informed decisions. The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, committed to the fight against doping in sport. To get more information on the rights and responsibilities of athletes, visit the JADCO office at 5 to 9 South Odeon Avenue, Kingston 10, telephone 929-3500, or log on to www.jadco.gov.jm. Feel free to also visit their Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter pages. JADCO and You was brought to you by the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.